Hi everyone, so I'm back with week 14 and this is part 1. So obviously I'm using the back of the previous layout and it is the 4 6x6s, which I've said before, it's not my favourite layout, but I do feel like it works if you've got a couple of 6x4 photos, and this is what I had for the first start of the week. So I'm just using this paper pad, I think it's like Nature at Heart or something, it's just the one on the left hand side, the £1 one. And this paper is almost like a textured sort of, I don't really know what sort of texture, but it feels like a material sort of texture. It looks like it doesn't feel like it. It's just a thin piece of paper, but it looks like a piece of material. And I just thought that was quite nice for what I was going for this week. This layout is fine, but the next one, week part 2, I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. I feel like I didn't have enough, and it wasn't my favourite, and I was struggling to do it. So I just have this in my mind that it wasn't a very good one. But anyway, the photos are in there, and it's still presentable, so that's the main thing. So I'm using this tiny little roller thing that I got from the works. It really did not last long. I think it lasted me this layout and then a little bit of the next one, and that's it. So I don't know if it was worth the £1 really, when you can get a bottle of glue for £1, or double-sided sticky tape for £1, and it lasts longer. But hey ho. So the first photo that's going to be on my right hand side is the photo of Sunday lunch that we went to, which was Joe's sister's. She hosted it, and there was 6 of us, so it was just nice to have Sunday lunch together, and we had a quiz and all that sort of stuff. So it was a really sort of nice Sunday. So I'm just using the Craft Sensation sticker because in my mind I really want to use some of these stickers up, because I've got so many like other stickers. And I've said before that the American brand crafting is very good for Project Life, because they're almost designed for it. But here in the UK, we don't have anything like that. So we have a lot of stickers, and we have a lot of random bits and pieces for scrapbooking, but not necessarily like Project Lifestyle. So I'm still trying to use up some of my older stuff, because otherwise I just like sort of go towards the American stuff and ignore all my other things. So I'm trying to do a mix of things. So yeah, so I just put a little notelet sort of sticker that has some lines that I can write next to it, and then there was like a strip. I think it's supposed to be like for like bullet points, but I quite like it as like a little border thing. So I just stick that underneath the photo, and there was a tiny little star that I thought was quite cute, so I put that just on the mat by the Sunday dinner. And then the next photo that's going to go down on the left hand side is a picture of me reading in the bath, because I absolutely love reading at the moment. There's so many series and books I want to read. I've made the mistake of like following people on Instagram and stuff like that for book recommendations, and I'm just obsessed. So yeah, I just love reading, even though I really don't have as much time as I'd like to have, because between working and a lot of plans that we've got, and house cleaning and scrapbooking and all other things, it's really hard to try and fit in reading, as well as sleeping obviously. So yeah, it's quite hard, but I am managing to get a bit in, and I'm still trying to achieve my goal of 50 books this year. So yeah, hopefully I will get there. Anyway, so it's just a picture of me in the bath, and there's a picture of a cute little round coffee cup, which I just thought was cute because obviously it's like relaxing, and I just thought that matched. And then there was a little like a big sticker, that was like a plant, and I just thought that was cute because again it's like relaxing and chilling out and that sort of vibe, so I just put that on there. And then the last photo will be a photo of my moose. So he was just being so cute. He just loves attention. He rolls over and wants you to stroke his belly, but then he bites you. So he's just really cute, and he just, even though he's coming up to like 6 now, nearly, yeah, it's just gone past 5, so next year he'll be 6. So he's not getting old, definitely not getting old, but he's just, compared to Mango, he's much bigger, but he still tries and acts like a kitten, bless him. So I just want to put that photo in there. So I'm just using another piece of paper from that paper pad, but this time it's like a muted sort of pinky grey sort of thing. Yeah, it is Nature at Heart, so I just looked at that paper pad. It's a really old paper pad, that one. So yeah, so I'm just going to stick the photo on that. And yeah, as I said, I do like roller, like those, the sticky tapes, but I'm not sure if I'm going to invest in like a huge one, like a handheld one sort of thing. But it has come to me that maybe I should, But I do like using glue. As long as I've got a decent glue, I'm all right. So I do like the quick dry adhesive that I normally have. But I thought I'd use this roll. It was £1, but it didn't last long. I'd have to buy one per layout, I think, because they just don't last long at all. So I didn't really do much to that picture of Moose. I just put a little sticker with that I can write on, and a little border sticker on there just under the dots. And then for my title, so you can see I ripped that page, but I'm not bothered. At the end of the day, I'm not going to waste a piece of paper just because I ripped the side of it. You don't really notice it in the end. And yeah, it's not the end of the world. So I'm just looking at things that I can put on, and I know I want to put these pictures of the plants on there because they're quite big, so they'll take up lots of space. Again, as I said before, it's not my favourite layout, but it's in and it's done. So I live and learn. But yeah, so I'm just flicking through just to see what I want to do. But I do actually end up putting the plants next door to each other one by one, because it says hello spring, and I think that's why I wanted to use it, because it is still spring. Obviously we're still in April, so I wanted to use it, and it was nice colours. It sort of matched what we were doing that week, very sort of homely sort of stuff. So it just sort of matched, I thought, and I wanted to use it up. So, and then I wanted to use some alphas, but I think that's where I've gone. So I do struggle with alphas because obviously I have loads, but you know the drill, the whole alpha situation with the vowels and all that sort of disappearing. I don't like to buy that many, and instead now I've started to stamp my titles instead, because you don't really run out of stamps really. So it's a lot easier. So yeah, from now on I think I'm going to stamp. I might treat myself to some really good alpha stamps, just because I've got a lot of the distress inks now, the little mini ones that I can use for alphas, and that sort of thing, rather than using actual sticky on alphas, because they're just very limited use. So yeah, I'm disappeared for a while. I do apologise. But I do actually settle on the ones that look like the Scrabble board, and some just gold foil black ones, if that makes sense. Just because it was simple, but it matched because of the gold sort of mustard yellow that's in the photos. And yeah, so I mean, the next layout I use a different... Do I? Yeah, I use a completely different layout sleeve pocket page thing. I use the one with the 3 portrait 6x4s and then the 6 3x4s landscape. So that's different for me, and I'm glad I did, but it was a bit harder than I thought, actually, because I don't normally take that many portrait photos, to be honest. Every so often I do. So yeah, so I'm just using these little Scrabble boards. I've had these for a while. So I'm just using these, and I'm just moving them along because I stuck them right in the middle. Then I thought, well, I'm going to put the 14. But yeah, again, I ripped the page, but I'm not too bothered because I do cover most of it with the 1 anyway and the 4. So it's not the end of the world. And yeah. And then I go and use my date stamp to obviously put the dates on there, and then that's pretty much all I do. As I said, I don't really use that much stuff. I don't even have any washi tape or anything. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest, now looking back. But it's fine. I live and learn. I will make sure I get more stuff. I think I rush it. I think I'm like, right, I need to get Project Life done, and I don't want to use these stickers. I'll just use these stickers and that'd be it. But I can't do that. I have to, obviously get a few more stuff, other stickers and washi tapes and stuff to put in the background, otherwise it does look a bit bare and it stresses me out. The more stuff I've got, the better I am, because I know that I've got a bit more options. But yeah, I obviously didn't think about that. I got a lot of paper pads out, but that didn't really mean anything, did it, really? Because I only used one, so it doesn't, yeah. But yeah, so I just put a little sticker on there. It says, hey girl, let's do this, just because I thought that was cute, because it's a new week. And yeah, so I think I'm just, what I decide to stamp the dates of when I actually did all these stuff, because I don't normally do that. I normally just leave it as the week, and in between that week sort of thing, just because in the future I'll really just be bothered about what time of year and, not the exact date. But then I thought it was quite nice because obviously it matched like the little theme of like the earthy sort of tones with the black ink and stuff. So yeah, and that's all I do basically. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll be back with part 2 shortly. Thank you. Bye.